Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. We're on the 8th of February, Friday. Good morning. We are at the 8th. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Jamie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've been sitting here with these cards, waiting for the right time to get on here to talk. Yesterday's message was directly for the masculine energy. I know, and I'm sure all that needed to hear it and the timing they needed to hear it was there for them, and it's going to be there for them. I'm actually thinking about going back and changing the title to take away the date, to be honest with you, because as it's a collective message for everybody, it's also irrelevant of the date and time because everybody's walking in their own pace, right? So hours later, I was feeling the energy in the back of my neck and my shoulder blades of daggers, you know. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, they needed to hear it, and some weren't ready to hear it all, but they are grateful for it. So great. And the others are like, oh, wow, a relief, you know. I got what I needed from it. Thank you. So you're welcome. Today's message, it's a great one. It is a great one. Although my body is like just numb at the moment, you know, because some don't feel what I'm about to say, but you are. Okay, you are. Today's message that Spirit wants everyone to be mindful of is victory and success. Victory and success. Now, I'm going to show you this card, and every time, it doesn't matter. It's always different, regardless of the actual per se, you know, meaning and definition behind the card. This is the Six of Wands. This is the victory and the success. The trumpets blowing as it's the call that it has been done. The call to like, oh, it's over. The battle, the war, you know, whatever it is for you, it's been done. The trumpet's blown. It's over, and you are victorious and successful. You won. Whether it is, you know, you won the battle of the fight in your mind and the conflicting thoughts, whether it's you won the battle from breaking the toxicity and breaking the chains that bound you, you know, whether it was the leap of faith you took to speak hallelujah, right? Okay, but they want you to know you are victorious and successful in all your forward movements, thoughts, actions, and feelings. Okay, this guy is standing on the cliff, blowing the trumpet to the heavens. This image told me, make sure you tell them that as this person is standing on the cliff, this is the same cliff of the Fool card. On the Fool card, when he's standing on the cliff about to take the leap of faith, the reset button, the newness, make sure you tell them that this cliff is the same cliff. He was behind the Fool when he took the leap. Therefore, he blew the trumpet for success. So whatever you're thinking and whatever you did, you are successful. in your path. That's how they wanted me to tell you this type. Why? Because judgment, truth, okay? The judgment card's right after that. You felt it. You knew you had to make a decision and choice. And I'm saying that because the next card is that. All right? You knew and you felt something within you that you just had to do something. Good morning. Good day, Marco. You knew you had to do something. Whether it was change of thought to get the power within you to just go or free yourself. Okay? You wanted your scales balanced for yourself and you did it. But I have to tell you how it's written in here because there is a word, a sentence that someone's going to get. Okay? So I got truth. Okay? This card is called truth here, but it is the judgment card in Rider. Okay? And the truth was revealed to you. Okay? Seen, felt to you. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening. You woke up. Everybody's awake. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what they say. Internally, everybody's awake. They're just getting comfortable in their new skin, everybody, okay? Remember, all right? Clarity, the revelation of truth and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call, the trumpet blowing, the wake-up call, the bah, okay, to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that, okay? Elevation of the past, evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned, okay? Or still need to understand, because there are some little things that you're still left uncertain about. But as you keep walking, you're going to have that clarity. It's going to show you, okay? Must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. Okay? The truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area in your life. And what was yesterday's number message? 5 changes. Okay? A significant change. It was 5, 5, 5. All right? And a lot of 9s were showing up for completions. It was guiding you like, yes, it's change. Don't worry. Don't freak the hell out about this change. It's for completing. Go, 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 go. Well, they jumped and he's blowing the trumpet behind for the success of it. Okay. But don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time. Hence why the 2 of Wands is here. The movement, the choices, and the decision. As you decide to make a choice, your forward movements, okay? Be mindful, all right? They must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments, okay? Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Okay? Using the power of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world, you're right here, right now, the people, places, and things, and how you're feeling, will assist you in bringing about the clarity and the shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Because the shift from the past is no longer. You are going forward, you are seeing these doors and these decisions and these choices a lot clearer than you have. You have a different perspective. You're seeing things differently. And you're honoring how you're feeling now from you being awake to know what you're going towards and what you want. Okay? That's what they want you to know. And the overall energy is you have the strength. You tame the beast. Remember, you are the power. You had it all along. You're infinite. Yes. Yes, Marco. Mm-hmm. Yes. I was seeing so many synchronicities yesterday and everything that I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, things you can't, you just have to flow with it and honor it and be thankful. Oh, yeah, Archangel Michael was moving yesterday, wasn't he? I know, I told you that they're going to be around you all day. I told you. You're so protected throughout the day yesterday. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah. There was a couple of times I had to scream at them, you better come over here. Where'd you go? I don't feel you right now. I need you right now. And boom, they were right there, you know, because they leave me thinking, she's got this. I'm like, no. Don't you dare leave me. This is way too heavy. One feeling was so sharp. I was like, ooh-wee. 4 of Pentacles. Today's people, places, and things is going to have everybody feeling like they're holding on. They're keeping their stability. They're keeping, watching their money. They're watching their foundation. They're holding on tight. They're grounding themselves to the ground. It's a 4. It's a 4. Oh, okay, sweetheart. Is everything okay with your truck? Indigo, Capricorn? I usually do my Friday messages as a weekend overall, but I'm doing it for Friday just for today because I'll be here every day. Hi, Christy. You saw a rainbow yesterday, but we had any rain. See? That was, when there's no rain and you see a rainbow, that was for you to know that they're there for you. Oh, okay, for tech. All right, sweetheart. Well, good that you got your Bluetooth on, so you know. Sweetheart. Hold on. They want you to know to hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on, because your wishes are granted. The 9 of Cups. Hold on. You feel it and you know it and you want it and they're telling you, you got it. Your wishes are being granted. They first have to work within you internally to have this strength, have the knowing, the undoubtable knowing that you are divine to have it. Because some of you felt like you were undeserving to have your personal wishes granted for yourself because the life that you led and the things that came across you and done, although you asked for forgiveness, you still had some kind of feeling or knowing or thinking that you were not deserving of it. But you are, honey. You're all divine. Everybody is deserving of their wishes granted. And who is anything or anybody to put that down and put a negative thought in you to feel that? Even yourself. They didn't want that for you. And they're telling you your wishes are granted. Wow, Marco. Wow. Hold on, hold on, hold on. They love to be around my back of my neck, like somebody like gripping my neck. They're like holding me. Oh, thank you. This is actually, let me tell you, this necklace here was given to me on my birthday a couple of years ago from, there's a store in DeLand, Florida, and the owner, Rob, it's the my cauldron where I get my crystals, where I get my sage, where I get my cards. On my birthday, he had given me this pendant, and on the pendant of the heart, sterling silver, it's moldavite stone, the most fucking powerful stone. And sometimes I have to take it off because it's too powerful. I'm like, whoa, you know. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Roxanne. So yeah, I keep moldavite on me all the time. 5 of Wands, the battle. Okay. This point, you're battling those that are negative and want to keep you from having your wishes granted. That would be the negative energy. That would be the toxicity in your life, because not everybody is choosing to wake up and walk forward. They're going to stay in conformity for their free will. So you will have some things, maybe even some thoughts and some people that will try to keep you from forging forward, and 5's about changes again, Yeah, moldavite is a very, very it's the most powerful stone. You're working on a plan. The right people will be there with you. And if there isn't anybody, it's because the timing still needs to be for you to be within yourself. But the plan, the action, the coming together is. Okay. The first people and things in your life that's going to be working on the plan is your spirituality and is the in-tuneness with self, in trusting the power you have within yourself and the knowing, so that those that come to you now, your people, places, and things in your life are meant for you lovingly, not negatively. There will not be those people, places, and things from this action that you're taking for your wishes granted, from your victory and success, that is going to slow you down or stop you. It's going to be the right people, the right things. Okay? Know that. Queen of Wands. Okay? See how she's holding a sunflower? Happiness, joy, spring. The cat, the superstitious, mysterious wisdom, the ancient cat of Egypt. Okay? The wand. Okay? She's all in yellow. She's happy. She's fire. She's fierce. She knows. She embodies birth because it's the spark of life. Okay? She gives you what you need to charge. Six of Cups. The reminiscent, the thinking, childhood, past loves, past lives, joy, a time of where and what made you feel like a child, like where nothing mattered and you didn't worry. That's where they want you at. because you are divine. You're birthing, your fertility, your growth, you're loving, you're genuine, you're blessed, you're beauty. Okay? All the yellow. You see all the yellow in all these cards? Yellow is happiness and joy. They want you happy. You should be happy. They're happy for you. They're telling you, we're so happy for you. Keep going. You know, the sun is shining and it's going to blind in a loving way. Here it is. The commitment, the Hierophant, the keys. You realized you had the keys all along for yourself to open the doors you needed to open for your Nine of Cups, your wishes granted, and the spirituality in yourself and the belief in knowing who you are, what you are, who's meant for you, and what's meant for you. They're blessing the path. They're saying, okay, you have grown, you've gained the knowledge. Now go, my child. You are blessed. Your path is blessed to go towards the things that you are now wanting for commitment, to be solid and true. A number 5 card in the major arcana, change. It's a blessed commitment. Okay? It was divinely yours all along. Some of you just had to realize that you were very deserving of it and stopped resisting that you weren't because of whatever you went through in your life to think that you weren't deserving of it because you felt entrapped in guilt and doubts. No, honey. They were just lessons to understand, to get through, to go towards, to remember who you are and what you're here for. And who's meant to be there with you along the way at the end to remind you of just how divine you are. And the Queen of Wands gets her king. King of Wands. They are at the end of the table looking at each other over here. The soul connection, the fire. Okay? You guys are your soul's connection. Because you got the clarity. You got the blessed sword. You got the logic, the reasoning, the communication, the clarity. It was bestowed upon you, the blessed sword. And look at the end of the deck. They always do this. You guys know, if you guys are watching, they always reiterate with different decks to solidify the message, to really listen, because they said success and victory. And they made me tell you guys the way this picture is and who he is and where he's at. He's on the cliff where the fool jumped. Look. Because it is your reset. You see the cliff? Look at this shit. No, it's not shit, but you know what I'm saying. That's my stumping, like, duh, you know. But yeah, your reset button. You did it. You're doing it. Even if not, you're physically there with them. You're doing it because you're walking towards them, towards it. You're not sitting still. You're not doing nothing. You're doing something. The reset button. It's my favorite card. It's my favorite card. I mean, I got a lot of favorite cards, but that one's my favorite card. The reset button. Because it's a signification of once you get to the 0, the full card, it's the completion of every cycle in your life pattern that you had to endure, go through, understand, feel, experience, to heal, to know with certainty what, in fact, you definitely want for you in the awakening of remembering who you are, what you're meant to be, what you're meant to have, who you're meant to have as life progresses, as we grow older. Coming full circle. That's what major arcanas are about when they pop up in a person's reading. It's where they're at in their life path, in what's going on with them. And then everything else is the people, places, and things to get you there, or what's going on to block you. But man, that freaking Fool card, I love it because it's, you guys completed everything for your new. Yeah. So let's talk. Let's just pull 3 cards each. 3 cards each. If they'll let me tell you guys where and what they're at. Oh, it feels strange. I said last night how the air and everything around me, I want to say about 8:30 Eastern time. I was outside under the stars and I was like, it almost feels like Twilight Zone. Like the Twilight Zone. And the ascension is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not meant to be a joke. That's the thing. It's not meant to be a joke. It's like, the call. It's the call. Don't resist and just go, just breathe and flow. Breathe and flow. But yeah, I felt like I was in the middle of a Twilight Zone episode where I opened up the door of the house and I went outside and it's like do 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 do, and I was like, I was breathing. I said 3 cards each, 2 and 1, and the overall energy so far for the masculine energy. This is the masculine energy. Victory and success. The 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, victory and success. Let's see. And what did I say? Major arcanas are where they're at in their life path, right? 2 major arcanas. The Sword. The Queen of Swords. She's sitting on the throne with her sword. Okay? The iceberg of her throne. She's sitting there. Okay? The fog. She's sitting at her throne in the fog. Okay? What cold truth does she have to offer whoever approaches her? The karma. The truth of the karma. The truth of the balance in the scales and the justice for the person. That's what was bestowed upon the masculine energy. So they took the truth in their healing. The Star card. Because again, you're destined. It was written in the stars of what you've come to realize masculine energy as what is the truth. And some of you felt like it was fucking cold truth. And it cracked your iceberg. But that's okay. There's so much yellow in the reading of sunshine and happiness that it's going to melt the fucking iceberg for you and bring you warmth and happiness. And they're reiterating, I'm going to be victorious and successful in this. I've won. Well, Scorpio moon, that was exactly what you needed to hear if the ringing was there, because you needed to hear that piece right there. And I'm a Scorpio moon too. My moon sign is Scorpio, so. Now, feminine energy. Let's see. The 3 cards. There's one. I'll tell you after I get the other 2. I'll let you be mindful of this, but I always want one at a time, okay? But when there's jumpers, there is pivotal pieces of it that you may need to hear. The hangman, the different perspective gained from being trapped in your mind and feeling imprisoned. You've battled the battle for so long. You're exhausted. You're holding the wand. Where's it at? You're holding the wand that you will not let go of because you know is yours. You reflected and you dealt with the shit. Absolutely, you dealt with the shit. You fought the battle for yourself and others. Your wishes are granted. 9 of Cups. For the reset from the sorrow and regret and pain. Let's be mindful of that. Oh, that's cool. Wow. You're a double Scorp, sun and moon. I'm a Cancer sun, Scorpio moon and Sag rising. So let's see, 2 more cards, but be mindful of what I just said that jumped out. Okay. Whoa. Feminine energy, there's going to be a lot of them that are women, and there's going to be some that are men, whoever's embodying the feminine energy. And I could so relate to what I'm about to tell you that they want to express. I can relate. I see every aspect, every side, the 6 and the 9, the light and the dark. And that's probably my Venus is in Gemini duality, as well. There's no accident of our placements and where we are in our signs and the planets when we're born, the minute we're born. Okay, there's reasons. But the feminine energy wants the masculine energy to understand something. Okay. Lovingly speaking. He said he had the Queen of Swords. Got the cold truth from the fog, right? Feminine energy is saying 2 things here, okay? 2 different ways. 7 of Swords, the lies, the deception, the deceit, the snakes in the grass, okay? Holding on one hand the 3 and then the 2, the heartache and the pain and the conflicting thoughts, okay? And the other 2 just sitting there, okay? Watching. Taking their pain and heartache and the conflicting thoughts, and watching behind them. Who sees me, But then there's others that realized and is telling them, you were deceiving yourself. But along the way, I knew and I know you're the King of Swords. You're the king. You will have the truth. You have the clarity. Just get away from the bullshit. Get away from the fucking bullshit, and you're going to see and have and remember who you are. King and queen of the same suit. the communication, the soul connection, the true divine unions. The King and Queen of Wands, your fire, your passion, your life, your clarity, your logic, your truth. See the two soul connections? I carried the burden for myself and for you. I dealt with the fuckers, the fuckery. I carried the load. It was heavy as hell, but I dropped it. And I need you to see this. See this. The weariness, because I know you too, masculine energy, carried the burden. Because we're connected, we're one. So when you were carrying it, I felt it, and vice versa. Why? Because we are the lover. We are. And Archangel Michael's right there with the sun, the happiness. And behind it is the Ace of Pentacles, the blessed offer of stability, tangible, everything, fruitful. Fruitful. That's today's message. You have to balance it within yourself because everybody has both within them. Okay, remember what I said. The bottom two chakras are the masculine energy within a person. Okay, the root chakra, this the balance, this, stay grounded and rooted. The soul, the sacral, the things you want, right? And the solar plex, the yellow. That was orange. This is yellow. The solar is I can. The gut, the intuition. I can get through this. I can see this. I can feel this. I can have this. I can. Men are, I say a man because that's how society depictions a masculine energy as a man, they're the breadwinners. They're the ones that go to work. They're the ones that, that's what society, everything is, and then there's the feminine energy, the ones that embody the emotions, the heart, the love, that speak, that, that communicate. Okay, that see differently, that see, and honor, and are able to speak about it and feel it, to bring life to and nurture, and then your crown, the messages, the divine being that's led. So when you embody all of it, octopus, everything attracts to you and sticks to you that is meant to divinely. Hi, Chris. You can text me anytime after this, by the way, because I texted you yesterday to set up a time for you, honey. Yes, the 246 and the 135, the yin and the yang, the odds and evens, the black and the white, the light and the dark. Yes. No, it's fine. It's fine, Chris. Whenever you're ready, just reach out after this. I'm trying to read everything right now. Oh, you don't have to apologize for not getting back to me. I knew eventually, you would but I wanted to make sure you had it when you were ready to see. No, you don't have to apologize, honey. So, that's today's message. I will be on here tomorrow morning. My sun sign is Cancer, Scorpio moon. I'm a Cancer sun, Scorpio moon, Sagittarius rising, Gemini Venus, I have every sign in all my charts and all my 12 planets, but I'm Cancer, I'm water and fire strong. And the air, the air in me is Venus, duality, lovers, relationships. What do I see as beauty in relationships? They gave me air. They wanted me to always have every perspective, you know. I love who I am. I love and I'm thankful for my being, and I'm thankful to be here with all of you guys. Yeah, good luck with that, Rainbow Gemini. Tell me how that goes for you. Tell me if it works out for you. Because it's not our choice to shut it off. They lead us, you know. They lead us. My phone's blowing up. Let's see who this is. And yes, the yellow is also absolutely has a little significance in a reminder to pay attention to your solar plex chakra, your third chakra, right underneath your heart, because its purpose is to bring you happiness and joy. The things you can have and achieve for your happiness and your joy. Absolutely. So maybe some may need to meditate on that chakra in a blockage somehow, and some may feel like they can't succeed. Nah, that's not true. You can. It was already written. You're living it out right now. It was destined in the stars for you. Your story's already been written. You're just living it out now. And you're remembering. You broke free from the toxicity and the old way of thinking, feeling, and seeing and having. You're waking up. That was it. You're awake. So yes, you can have it because it's already yours. What you're feeling, Rainbow Gemini, is probably the awakening of your counterpart's heart opening up, and it was burning, and he was releasing the emotions, and healing, and the migraine was of the downloaded messages, the tension of all that's coming, so ground yourself and honor it, and know that you're fine. You're love and light. Mm-hmm. We do take on different energies. Absolutely. And if you're like me, you take on more than you ever want. But they don't give you anything you can't handle. They don't give you anything you can't handle, even if you yourself don't think you can handle it. They show it and bring it to show you just how powerful you are and the strength within you, because you are an infinite being. Anything that comes anybody and everybody's way is something that they themselves are their own mastery at. Nothing that comes your way is brought to you to ever feel, think, and be defeated. Hell no. It just takes the time, however long it took for you, to remember your power, your strength, and your infinite being, and the courage. because they, him, them was always with you, never left you, won't leave you, is in within you, and your blinding light. Yes, Margaret. Yes. Always going through something. Yeah, Rainbow Gemini the other day, and I put that in the comments the night before regarding a Leo. Yeah, you did. I did see that. I'm not supposed to say that word anymore. Boy, do I want to, but I can make the sound, the because I gave you guys the download that I got this weekend about that card, the Knight of Pentacles. And when they gave it to me, the way they gave me the depiction of it this time, it brought me to tears and asked for forgiveness. I'm like, I'm so sorry. They're like, no, you don't have to be sorry, but we want to show you, the reason why the Knight of Pentacles was coming up the way and as often it was coming up was now tell them like this, because now telling them like this of what the depiction of what in fact who the Knight of Pentacles is being led by was only going to be explained and understood now because they're all awake. I couldn't give that depiction a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, because they wouldn't have gotten it, because they were still living in their 3D egotistical world of toxicity. They had to peel layers of the onion and layers of their skin and drop every ego thing and get to a point to really understand who was leading the Knight of Pentacles, offering the stability, everything tangible. And it was Jesus, God's son. That's why he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's because they will walk with you and guide you for however long it takes each of you's in your way to break those fears and doubts and barriers, to give you your 9 of Cups, your wishes granted, unconditional love. I told you, I cried for a half an hour when that download came this weekend. I was like, oh, I had that ugly face cry, the sucking in of the bottom lip, and yeah, that was my night when I had that download. It was an amazing revelation. It was, but they said I not to say it that way no more. But they didn't say I can't make the sound, the ee-ah. But from now on, that's how I have to explain it whenever it comes back up from this point on, as a reminder. Don't you dare forget, you are love and light. You're unconditional, because this is who led him. It was them that led this knight to you. It is very. Oh, the Kundalini. Yeah, that shit was on fire this week. The Kundalini. Absolutely, I do believe that Mary Magdalene and Jesus are twin flames. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Because when I ask for my guides and when I do this, there's many that I call upon before I begin. Yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like I said, I was watching that movie. It's, I guess, a piece of the Bible, The Son of God. It's a movie that I always go back to for years and watch, and it always, brings me to a place, always cry, every time period, every century has someone that people pray upon, call upon, Jesus, Buddha, Hindu, every religion has something, right? A depiction of somebody or something, and we're not here to judge. I'm here for understanding, because like I said, I go back as Egypt. All right. I take it back myself, we're all okay. But in that movie, there is a part where she's about to be stoned. Okay. There's a woman that's about to be stoned in this part, and it's because of adultery or something, and they're all standing there with the stones, and Jesus walks up, stands beside her, and puts his hand on her, and he takes a rock. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about this piece, and if you ever watch this movie, you're gonna see, you're like, wow, I never really realized that. Okay, he looks at it and he says to the guys before they go throwing the stones at her, like, who the hell are you to judge, kind of thing, I'll give my stone to anyone who hasn't sinned. Okay. And everybody stood there for a moment. All the guys stood there for a moment. And one by one, they started dropping their stones. And that was their way of saying, without saying, well, yeah, who am I to throw a stone at her? Because I have sinned myself, by just dropping it, not even saying the word, right? So there was only one that didn't drop it because he's in his ego. Okay. But as everybody was walking away from after dropping their stone, because, he looked at the woman that was kneeling and crying as Mary Magdalene was holding this lady's child crying in tears, okay, watching her mother about to be stoned and thinking that she wasn't being stoned, All you see is as Jesus is turning around towards her, his arm in his hand, and his stone falls to the ground. That was a hidden, like, yeah, I too have sinned, so forgive me for my sins, because I'm not throwing a stone. And that was because of Mary Magdalene and him. Am I from PA? I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Jersey, and I hung out in Philly. Yeah, and I did live there for a little while. I lived in West Philly in Overbrook for a while, and I still have all my friends to this day, lifetime friends. But yeah, I'm from the tri-state area. I'm a little gypsy. But yeah, so again, back to Mary Magdalene and Jesus. Absolutely. You hear the accent a little? I'm just glad Wawa finally decided to come down here, because I got 3 now coming. I don't have to fly up to Philly to get my coffee and my hoagies. Yeah. Philly lives within me. Oh, that's beautiful, Scorpio Moon. That's beautiful. I got my friends in Philly sending me a cheesesteak. Laugh on that one. I told them wrap it really good and FedEx it to me. I'll put it together when it gets here. Yeah. Yeah. So yes. So I hope you guys felt the message. You take something from it. If nothing else, understanding and maybe a different perspective, compassion, patience, realizing patience and strength. Yeah. Nothing was not meant. Everything was meant for a reason. And the time it took for the sitting in, living in, being in had to be however long or however short it was to have complete understanding, to release, to move forward, to get you to your wholeness. Because everybody's different and everybody's here for different reasons. And everybody has a purpose and something for them, and that's unique to them. And let me tell you what, still to this day, okay, still to this day, regardless of everybody waking up, there will be and always will be some that choose free will. So when you come across the ones that are still in their free will and choosing, because, you know, it's their choice and their life path that they have to live out from their choices and their karma, good, bad, or indifferent. If you come across the ones that are in free will and still want to, in today's society, how you call it, throw shade or, you know, or be negative or speak untruthful and be deceitful to, you know, you just have to learn no judgment, keep the love and light, and don't let it plant a negative seed in you, because you are in your knowing. And just send the person love and light, and in their time, and they will wake up for them. But obviously it wasn't time now for them, because they still have things to work on within themselves. And I say that because even me, this past weekend, I had gotten information that blew my fucking mind of people in my inner circle, from someone in my inner circle that I had no idea that was talking about me and throwing shade at me when I wasn't around. I had no idea, you know, and people call that naive, being naive. No, I'm not naive. It's just, I always see the love and light in people, and I would never judge anybody. You know, wow, there's still people out like there. And so I send them love. But to know it was my personal inner circle, a lot of them, and they were female, every single one of them, you know, saying some really outlandish shit about me behind my back the week before. And I'm like, wow, really? I'm not even out. I haven't even been hanging out for a long time, and they're still talking about me. Wow. And that's what they're saying? That's what they see? But these people knew different, you know, and all the men knew different, you know. They're like, hell no, you know. But some people still want to live in their, you know, whatever. Know who you are. Stand in your truth. And those that, you know, they'll say the truth is always revealed. And that is the sweetest nectar. Doing nothing sometimes is doing something. Remember that. Okay? I don't see it as jealousy. I just see it as, I said, wow, they're cowards. But that's okay. I don't judge them, you know, because not a single one has ever said anything to my face. So if you feel you have to say it behind my back, well, that's, you know, that's something, because you need something to talk about, to not reflect on your own insecurities and doubt, you know, whatever. That's okay. I'm not here to be pissed off at you. And I only use the word coward in the sense of they still feel like they can't tap into and approach and speak about something for themselves, for their fears and doubts, you know, because they know. I say cowards because they know if they ever came to me and said that shit, what I found out, how they talk about me and what they're saying, they know for a fact my ass would come out and say, and I would be truthful. I'm like, really? You know, really? You know, and they don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear what they want to hear. Those are the people living in free will. They're not wanting the truth. They want to live in their free will, and they want to live in, you know, they want to live in this because it's comfort and conformative to them. You know, it's okay. You're right. It is hard to find a hard female friend being a female, sometimes. But if you have one or two, that's all you really need. Um, but yeah, I'm always looked at all my life. I've had more guy friends than female friends. And that's been half my battle with women, their insecurities within themselves, because I can actually hang out with men and actually be very platonic with them because I get them. They live in their nothing box. Men live in their nothing box. When they're out, they just have to have a good time. They don't want to talk about nothing. They just want to relax. They want to unwind. They want to drink a beer. They want to drink this, they had a hard day at work, they don't want to fucking hear about the bills. They don't want to hear about, they just want to just breathe. I get that because that's what I want to do when I'm out. I want to shut the noise off, I don't want to hear no bullshit, Some people don't get that, they're like, why is she always hanging out? But yeah, because I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Shut the fuck up. I'm just chilling, So, you know, I've never been one to sit in the gym room, in the locker room with the chicks. And, I've never been that one. I've never been that one. I've never been that one. Because I don't judge people. I've never judged people. That's why. Maybe that's why I've never been that one, because I don't judge people. I don't want to sit and talk about somebody. If I want to sit and talk about something, I'm going to talk to the person about the person and what I want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about to everybody else, because I know everybody has an opinion, just like assholes. We all have one. You don't think I know that shit? Who the hell am I? I'm just one person. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to cast the stones at you. No. I'm here to live a happy, comfortable life. Hence why I hang out with a lot of guys, because that's how they are. A majority of them are just that. They're like, can I have a 7 and 7? Yeah, make that a double Jack and Coke for me. Bitch, please. It is lonely at times being a Scorpio moon, but if I'm alone, I'm thankful, because I'm obviously meant to be alone to not deal with fuckery. So thank you for keeping me alone. And when the time is right, you're going to bring everybody that's genuine and true. Thank you. Bitch, please. When you can learn to be comfortable alone and in your skin, that's when the octopus legs start coming and sucking and coming to you. That's divinely met. And they're going to stay for infinity. Yeah. Yeah. I love seeking out the truth. Your truth, her truth, their truth, the truth. I'm very inquisitive. I'm like a sponge. Gimme, 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 gimme. I love conversations. I love talking. I love dissecting. I love going to the depths. Yeah. And I'm not afraid to go deep without an oxygen tank and scuba gear. I go naked and raw. So, yes. And when you get it, however long it takes you to get your truth, it was in the time it took for you to have the clarity and understanding to hear and see and feel the truth, so that you don't have to relive that. You can move forward. Divine timing. When everybody can realize that they embody the same things that they're jealous of, then and only then will they convert. That's okay. Divine timing, not ours. Even the ones that talk shit about me, that I found out. Divine time, not mine. Is it going to is it going to conform me to not be around, or anything? Because that's what, is that going to keep me from being me? No. I love who I am and what I am and who I am. They have to learn to be comfortable, just like I had to learn to be comfortable in my skin. But I'm not judging them for it. I could have retaliated and said some really friggin' outlandish, raw shit, but I did. I just smiled. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm going to still be me, It is a lot of work and it is worth it. It shows you your strength and power and who you really are. Never give up on yourself first. And then never give up on others. Do you have to sit beside them? Some, yes. Others will, push you away. And the ones that push you away, you just send them love and light. And in time, they will fully circle, come back when they're ready to feel comfortable. God doesn't, whoever you pray to, okay, let's say that. I don't want to say God, but whoever you pray to doesn't give up on you. Who are you to give up on them? If you can't physically be there to be beside them, to guide them, to help them, then just send them love and light and know what's divinely meant is divinely meant and come back and will be yours and theirs. That's all. I think divine timing slapped them already. From my message yesterday, that was directly for the divine masculine yesterday. They're awake. Some already told some people and trying to have conversations to understand. And others are like sitting in the house like this, like, ooh, okay, what do I do with this? How do I do this? And that's today's message. So yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. I cannot believe I've been on over an hour. Holy wow. All right. So I'm going to let everybody go about their Friday and have a beautiful day. Beautiful day. And remember two things. The victory and success that Spirit wants you to know and be mindful of today, that he's standing on the cliff of the Fool card, the same cliff that took the leap of faith and is blowing the trumpets of happiness and joy, success and victory. Okay, that you did it. Keep going. All the yellow that was on the card here, and even the King and Queen of Wands, in everything, the reminiscent of the childhood and the past, and the Empress, the divine, lover, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, even the yellow on the ground of the battle. All right. The Pentacles, yellow, happiness, joy. The sun melts the ice. Get it? The sun melts the cold ice. Remember that. Yes. Oh, you meant the backstabbers, Joyce? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. Because I know divine timing is going to show them, and they're going to have to eat their words and swallow that rusted blade of truth. Not me. The divine will take care of them and show them. I just keep walking forward in my path, in my knowing and in my truth and who I am and who I stand and what I am, and stand true to me, loving me, accepting my wholeness. So Hi, Jenny Love Tarot. I don't know who this is, but it's Cocoa Beach. So, all right, guys, I want you to have a beautiful Friday. Remember all the sunshine, happiness, and joy, the healing work, the truth, the commitment, the spiritual blessing, the fire, the scales of balance and harmony, the karma cleared to lead the path to the 9 of Cups, and the courage and strength and power within you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It will, for me, be an interesting Sunday. I will tell you that, because I'm going on a motorcycle ride and I'm going to be with everybody. Sunday should be very interesting. And if Christina hears this message, she's going to tell me, don't you go. Keep your ass at home. No, I'm going to go on the ride. I need some wind therapy. So I'm going on a ride Sunday. Let's see where this ride takes me. Because I face bullshit head on, because I'm not afraid. And I know no bullshit's going to come at me, because they won't come to my face anyway. They'll just talk in the bathroom. That's okay. While they're in the bathroom, I'll be sipping on my Jack and Coke. Happy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ride. If your DM wants you to ride, ride. Put your arms out like the Titanic, but on the back of the bike. Just take that wind and feel that freedom. That's what I do when I'm on the back of a bike. I love being on a bike. It is freedom. It reminds you of your freedom. It's the closest thing of flying, like the feeling, the wind, just like, and you wonder why dogs love sticking their heads out of the back of the window with their tongue wagging out and feeling the air. They're like, yeah. They feel alive. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Okay? Have a beautiful day. Go take on your day and be beautiful. All right. Let's see. Let's split the cards and let's see what they want to leave you with. Here, let me see. I'm just going to shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Split the deck. Son of a bitch. Split. You saw me, right? Before I show you, you guys saw what I just did, right? Shuffled. No, I don't ride alone. I always ride with somebody that's either married or with somebody, and they both know, so no one gets a friggin' thought, that something's going on, because if you're on the back of a bike, people like to make an assumption, but not with me. Okay, so you ready? The King of Swords and Judgment. You see? He has the sword of truth. He's got his clarity. He's going to speak his truth because the trumpets blew in judgment. He knew. See? She knew. He knew. This is what awaits today. Judgment on the truth. Truth comes the judgment call. Bam. The truth on the path to take. The judgment on the conflicting thoughts. Love it. Yeah. Mine will when it's the perfect time. And I know it's coming. So. Yeah. So. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Go seize the day and stand in your confidence of knowing and keep the sun in your heart. All right. Love you. Bye for now.